Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Episode 12, I believe, by now of the ongoing malarkey. I've sorted out some foam along here, and I've put a bit of a curvature in the track down this side. I spoke to Tim Delahaye and Jerry. I spoke to Jerry as well about it, and it adds interest and it adds perspective and makes it look better. So I'm just making sure everything's fine with that track, and I'm going to get on actually with soldering the drop of wires in, which I didn't do previously. I'm going to put a road along the back here, put all the buildings on a slight angle. I'm not decided on the angle yet, on whether it'll be angled towards this way or angled in that direction, purely and simply so that we can get a good perspective all round. We'll see the back alley and the side alley. We'll see what's going on around the back, all the nitty-gritty reality of things. And we'll see the front as well, the facade that the shopkeeper wants you to see, that attracts the customers in. And so there'll be a road along the back, and it'll turn in somewhere along the back and disappear. We'll use some trickery and mirrors and stuff to do that, I think. I've got a lot of blue foam, and I've got a lot of the styrofoam now, the 5mm styrofoam. I've cut lots into 5cm strips, put them under the track. I'm going to put an angle on them all, and that way, when I've angled them all, so when I've angled them all, it'll look more like an embankment. It may well dull down the sound a little of the train going across. I'm not bothered. That's not why I've done it. I've done it purely for visual effect. The noise doesn't bother me. And that's where we're up to at the moment. I've got a lot more blue foam arrived. I've got blue foam everywhere, and I've got a big stack of the white foam kicking about on this side here. We're seeing a focus. So I've got lots of foam everywhere. Celotex, blue 10mm foam, and white 5mm foam. And I'm going to use a combination of them together to achieve different effects. And that's where the harbour is going to be, at that end. I'm waiting right now for the pilings to arrive from Scale Model Scenery. They're in the hands of the Royal Mail, and they said they'd be here by now, but they're not. That's Royal Mail for you. They're probably the worst courier in the UK at the moment, and the most unreliable at losing things and taking too long and taking them to the wrong place. Sadly, that's what it is these days. Every area spot on with my delivery. Every time when they say they're coming, they're here with it. Whereas Royal Mail are rarely on time, and I've just had something delivered today that wasn't for me. It was for the same house number, but a completely different road altogether. That's what doofuses they are now. Anyway, that aside, the harbour's going to go there. That's going to be an overspill area at this end. That's going to be where the containers are stored at the dock side there, and this will be to the left will be a fish port where the fish come in and people go to watch the trawler come in and stuff like that, and some small boats and that. So that's where I'm up to with this. The track is going to be hopefully fixed in place and dealt with once. I'm happy that all these turnouts work all right, and the curves are fine, and everyone's happy, and the locals can get around them with all the rolling stock without any problems, which is what I'm just tinkering about with now. So I'll catch you on the next update, and hopefully by then I'll have got some more track work done. There's nothing permanently fixed down yet in the track department. However, I've soldered some lines on and I've connected everything just to see if we can get a circuit out of her, and see what happens with the old Falcon. little bit more juice. With a turnout over what might be a little beck, 2%. There will be a bridge if it stays there. Lovely jubbly. Sorry. East side and over the lift up section into the station. We're not stopping. Give it some. Excellent, fantastic, a full complete circuit on the inner circle. We're all connected. It's just for fun, is this, because I've got to fasten the track down yet, and I've got some more turnouts to put in. So I'll be disconnecting things again. And splendid. That's it. And this has just arrived, everyone. It is, I'm presuming it's from Scale Model Scenery, because that was due to arrive today. So I'm just going to open it up and have a look. If I'm correct, it is the things for the harbour. You know, these the pilings that go along here to make it look like it's steel pilings. Of course, we open it this way on the end, I think. It's going to be, they're going to look new when we get them out of the box, aren't they? You've got to build them up as well. You know, there's more fun than just opening the box to these critters. And of course, with them being in salty water, it's a receipt from Tina who's packed them. Oh, enjoy a Cornish tea break on us. Tea and coffee from Cornwall. Lovely jubbly, that's what you get free. And a bit of an advert for the latest acquisitions on their modelling essentials. Some lovely buildings there. I've actually got a couple of garden sheds already. And I've got that building. I'm not sure if I've got that one, but I definitely have that one. I've got that already. We built it up last year. And so these, when they come on here as the pilings along the harbour, which is going to be the industrial bit of harbour where dirty stuff goes on, you know, unloaded ships, and they might have, I don't know, oil coming in and all that type of thing. And the other side of the harbour, and on the other side of the pull-out will be the pleasing bit, the beach bit. And so these, as you can see, beautiful, beautiful kit. There'll be comprehensive instructions how to put these together. And I think each one makes up 40 centimetres, 400 millimetres each kit. So I got 3 kits, so we can come quite a way along and make it look like it is actually more realistic. But of course, as we know, they don't stay pristine for long, especially if they've got seawater on them in particular. And I've already got some bollards to come along the top surface. Along here we'll have some bollards and, you know, various harbour items. They actually sell all the things you need at Scale Model Scenery on the harbour for a harbour scene. And this will be where they bring fish. So this will be a bit more natural looking. and a little bit more pleasing to the eye, as in probably stonework on the harbour and some nice little steps down and a bit of a shoreline. Whereas this one is going to be an artificial harbour where they've dug out so that it floods with seawater all the time, and that's going to be fun and games. But the best part about it is these will all have to be made to look rusty, otherwise they won't look authentic. Not my choice, it's just unfortunately the way the world is. Salt water in particular is very corrosive and it oxidises on iron and steel and stuff, and therefore we have to go along with that. You know how much I dislike doing rust. No, I'm kidding, I love it, I absolutely love it, and I'm going to make those look absolutely fantastic. So that's just the next bit of this particular one, and we'll have a catch up very shortly.